Everybody, hope everybody's ready for an awesome show. You already know, I'm gonna wait for everybody to shuffle in here and we'll get into the show in a few minutes, right? So give me a few minutes, play a little music, wait for everybody to get here, and we'll get started soon, before you know it. Chat amongst yourselves, and you'll see you in a second.
I'm not fucking leaving. You know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here. They're gonna need to send in the National Guard of fucking SWAT team. 'Cause I ain't going nowhere. That's a scam. Be connect. That's a scam. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I'm just a moon boy, looking for a rocket.
Hold up. Q4 of this year is going to be insane. Shocktober.
When you hold up for when you're playing football, fourth quarter.
Anything
fourth quarter.
can happen in the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
Fourth quarter, baby. They had us the whole game, but it's all about the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, baby.
Hold it up.
This is your time. Their time is done.
The chairman of the Federal Reserve explicitly saying no intention to ban
Fourth
Bitcoin.
quarter,
Obviously,
baby.
Bitcoin is going wild on the internet. El Salvador has started to mine Bitcoin.
Shocktober's
using it as a
here.
volcano. The apex predator of the financial markets is ready to roll.
You play to win the game.
That's right, that's right.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Going to the fourth quarter of the football game.
Playoffs, baby. Playoffs.
We can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell.
We will not go quietly into the night.
And remember what got you here. Focus on the fundamentals. We've gone over time and time
That's
again.
right. Common
Can't be
sense.
consumed by our petty
Right.
differences anymore.
Fundamentals of common sense.
We will be united in our common interests.
We have won every single game we have played till now. So this team is perfect.
Will, give us a little four fingers in the air for the fourth quarter. How we gonna finish it? How we gonna close it out? Fourth quarter.
That's right, guys. That's right. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome, welcome. I have no idea how many people are watching out there. How many? All right, here we go. We go. We're almost all in here. Yeah, we're getting in there.
How we gonna finish it? How we gonna close it out?
One more minute. Or 10 more seconds. All right, let's get the show started. Let's get the show started, guys. So what's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Happy October 6th. Now, granted, I'm playing a little bit of the Bitcoin music thing and all that good stuff. You already know. Any OGs out there, what I do on this channel. I used to do on this channel, talk a lot about crypto and being, self-independent and getting ready for, what we're in right now. Here we are. So, I like to bring it with a little bit of the crypto because, if you guys know anything or involved in that space, it's September. Last month was terrible, and now this month everything's going great. We'll talk a little bit more about that. That's not what today's show is about. It's more about the totality of everything. Basically, the fact that we are now, in the Great Awakening. That's simple. You know what I mean? Simple as that. And we're going to go through that because a lot of people think that, people are not waking up and there's too many zombies and all this other stuff. And you're partially right. But the reality is that if you really want to look at it, this is in this moment in time is literally where the most people have been woke. All right. And what the true meaning of that means, what I mean by that is that we all know the truth. You know what I mean? So this is the first time in human history where we have so many people that, know what the hell is going on, or at least, have an inclination as to what could be going on. You know what I mean? So, this is a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna keep talking. Hold on. I gotta do something while we're talking that I cannot show on the cameras. But anyways, at the end of the day, guys, we're going through an amazing. Hold on.
Bruh.
This is why. All right, this show only has the viewers it has, and it doesn't have thousands and hundreds of millions of viewers, because I choose to just be real and raw and just turn on the camera and talk to you with my fake horse as opposed to, this whole, production, and all this fancy shit, you know what I mean? Anyways, at the end of the day, guys, we're going through a great awakening, man. We really are. In no moment in human history has there been so many people that know what's really going on, or at least have an idea, or at least so on and so forth. And sure, a lot of this, is taking time. You know what I mean? A lot of this is, not going to happen overnight. But my God, you know what I mean? Like, holy crap. The more this plays out, the more we're seeing and realizing, because we see it all around us, that people are just, they're giving up in one shape, form, or another. So as we talked about in last episode, there's going to be two types of people going forward. The people that are, they love authority and they love the boot and they love all that, and then the other people that do not love authority and they love sovereignty and independence and all that good stuff. And so, we're literally, not only are we splitting off into those two, sections there, zones or what have you, but at the same time, more and more people are waking up and thus, going towards the side of independence, sovereignty, enlightenment. You get what I'm saying, all this other stuff, because the thing is that most people have been, in the dark, you know what I mean, for the longest time, whether they wanted to be in the dark or they just didn't know any better. They didn't have a choice because of the information presented in front of them through propaganda and all this other stuff. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like now, people are really questioning the narrative that they've been sold, especially, these last several years, you know what I mean? These last year and a half, because, in many aspects, for example, if you're a parent and you had kids and you were so busy working and you kept hearing about how bad the school system was and what they were teaching in the schools and all this other stuff, but you had no time, no energy, no nothing to even investigate what was going on. But then this whole pandemic happened, this whole virus thing happened, and then all of a sudden the people had enough time and not only had enough time, but they were literally sitting in the room while their child was taking the class, and all of a sudden they were listening to what they were being taught, whatever, all this sexual gender stuff and all this, all this inappropriate stuff that the kids should not be listening to, instead of learning math and history and English, and they were learning all this. And so the people were like, what the hell? And so that was part of the waking up, after taking 17 booster shots. That's part of the fucking waking up, and all this other stuff. In fact, before I started the show, I was thinking to myself, I really, really wonder if part of the agenda, remember, this is all kind of playing out, this is all planned out way before any of it takes place. And we are just the players, the actors in this movie, all right? But anyways, what if, what I was thinking is that what if everything that's kind of going on right now is a way in order to get the people of the United States of America to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? To like kind of shake them. Hey, wake up. Kind of shake them to their core so that, they kind of like rise up and change everything and bring it back to where it needs to be. Because I know it sounds kind of crazy, but after, being more of like international, living abroad, having a lot of friends that come from all over the world, seeing what's going on all over the world, I realize, at the end of the day, man, the USA is the, they have the most, how do I say this, concrete idea of what freedom and independence is, and it's super under threat. And if that goes down, it all goes down for everyone around the world, because for the most part, most people don't have that concrete kind of constitution, or even the people. Remember, the United States of America is composed of immigrant after immigrant after immigrant after immigrant, all looking for motherfucking freedom. So, that's the thing. I think that we're now getting to that point where, whether it was on purpose, how things are always kind of like, we were led to a certain place, or whether it was a byproduct, whether it was a a side effect of the Great Reset. Because again, like I've told you guys from the very beginning, these people that are in power, they're not the brightest, they're not the smartest, they're just the ones who have the most money, and they just, were born into power and yada yada yada. It doesn't mean that they know what the fuck they're doing all the time. And remember, their granddaddies were the ones that really set up the family fortune and where they are now. And for the most part, a lot of these people are the children, even though they look old as fuck, they're the children or grandchildren or great grandchildren of these rich motherfuckers that really fucking took over the world. They're trying to take over the world, and they're still trying to put great grandpa's plan into action, and it doesn't mean that they're going to be a success all the way. And we're seeing that. And so that's what I see, the same thing that always happens in history. That's why people like, fuck it, I'll say it. You know what I mean? They study this guy at Harvard, like the Unabomber. That's why people like that guy, were a threat because of what he was writing. If you read his writings, if you read actually what he wrote, which again, they study this now in Harvard and all this other shit. You see exactly what he said, which was the ones that are going to get us into this mess and fuck it all up are going to be the rich kids. That's it. And sure enough, here we are. And it's the rich kids, you know what I mean? So, that's where we are, man. I mean, look, even when we see protests in your own neighborhood or wherever you see it, it's always the rich kids. The kids of the richest people in your town, your neighborhood, your area that are doing this, you know what I mean? If there's not enough rich kids, because, we know that some places are extra poor, they bust them in. But anyways, I digress. The point I'm making is that, right now, this whole Great Reset, this whole thing that they're trying to do, they know that the game is over. The game is over. We've talked about this for a long time, not just on this channel, but on many channels. The game is over. It was going to come to an end. And so what do I mean by the game is over? We're like in the 8th, 9th inning, we're towards the end. We're in the 4th quarter, whatever you want to call it. And they are losing. They are losing. I know it makes, when you look at everything around you, it makes you think like you're losing, but no. They're the ones that are actually losing, okay? And, we are, literally in control, and we're winning, and we are, making, you know what I mean? Like we're just cementing the win in the time that's coming. And what do I mean by that? Look, even if we did nothing, the win was going to come because everything is crumbling around them. The whole infrastructure, the money system, everything that they set into place, is crumbling around them. And you got to remember, look, I know what they're trying to say with the social credit system and the vaccine passes and all this other shit, but if everything is crumbling around them, and how the fuck are they going to really be able to implement something like that? You get what I'm saying? Now, like I said, they are and they will be able to implement things in certain places, but for the most part, they're not going to be able to, because the people have, again, not only have they had enough, but their system is coming apart. The monetary system, the most important part to this whole thing, is coming apart. And so, what the Great Reset is that they're trying to reset the financial system. And so they're trying to do a easy transition from one to the other. But there's no such thing. So when the transition happens and the chaos ensues, that's when they're going to lose control, and they're not going to get that control back because they're not going to have the ability to do so. Sure, they got, all of this. Again, man, if everything goes into super chaos and everything is fucking nuts, no, listen, man, no one's going to give a fuck about no passes and all this and all that, and then they're not going to be able to fucking implement that, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not just you got to really think deep. You got to really take some drugs and think deep and go into outer space.
Bruh.
Wait a minute, I said too much. Anyways, but no, but seriously, we've already played this movie many times in history, and it's no different. They can only do as much as you know what I mean, as they how do I say this, man? They've set themselves up, but they're already at the point where, like, you see it all around you guys. You see it all around you. The whole system is falling apart. And they're trying to keep it together, and they can't. And again, let's talk about the waking up part of this whole thing. So the waking up right now, no matter where you look on the internet, I mean, this is already the case. But no matter where you look on the internet, you can find information on anything. All right. And for example, I'm not talking about most of you guys. Most of you guys are already, we already know kind of what's going on. We have a good idea of what's going on. But for the average Joe out there that has no idea what the hell's going on, all of a sudden, every single day for over a year, they have been, hearing people, oh my God, it's the conspiracy, it's true, oh my God, it's all coming true, oh my God, Alex Jones was right, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, all these things are happening, they're true, and then if they even know a little bit, they're probably thinking to themselves, oh my God, yeah, maybe, yeah, I see things are true, oh my God, could it possibly be all true? But even people that are super still asleep, and all of a sudden, now whether it's a 14th jab or the school with the kids or, all the idiocracy that's going on, they're now starting to question a little bit. And the minute that they just question, just one little question, just one doubt, the minute that there's one tiny itty bitty little bit of doubt in any one person's brain, it's over. It's over. That's why they need maximum compliance and fanaticism. And that cannot last, man. That cannot last, okay? It just cannot, all right? Because like I was explaining it to my friend last night. It's like, again, you are the fan of a football team, okay? Whatever, a team, okay? And they have a losing season. Like literally, they have not won a single game all season. And you're still there delusional, thinking that they're going to make the Super Bowl. They're going to win the championship. They're going to whatever. You get what I'm saying? And so that's where we're at. And so if that is the kind of person that's out there, again, how little, really, we know that each team in whatever sport whatever has a few of those fans, but it's not the majority. That's like 1% maybe. So that's what we're getting at, you know what I mean? As everything crumbles, okay, and they keep losing and it all falls apart, the people are jumping ship one way or the other, you feel me? And the only people that are going to be left is that tiny little itty-bitty minority, you know what I mean? You know who they are. They're out there, and it's it, you know what I mean? There's just, it's all going to just develop, and it's going to, It's all gonna. You're gonna see how it's all gonna just like happen, and it's happening. And so that's the thing, guys. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, they need all of this insane compliance. Again, you're seeing already in mainstream media that they're saying things like, "Don't go down the rabbit hole." Don't be, don't go outside the narrative. That's literally what you're seeing on NBC.com, NewYorkPost.com, whatever the fuck. They're literally saying, hey, don't even question, don't even think about looking at a YouTube video or reading an article that is not, what we are saying. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like, you already know. They tell you not to do something, you're going to want to do it. You're like, really? Okay. So anyways, I think all this is already coming apart, and everybody has so much to question, okay? And so many reasons as to question it. And now it's already flipping around where you're seeing people are starting to read up a little bit more, look at a video here and there, and so on and so forth. So, for example, when it comes to, like believing something, look, there's a lot of people that are hard-headed, like me, all right? And sometimes, by the way, something happened recently, okay? I'll tell you the fucking story, whatever. And this made me think, like, fuck, of course. So, basically, I fucked something up. I'm growing something out there. I have some zucchinis. And I'm growing them, and I don't know anything about this. I'm fucking terrible. I'm fucking it up. And so everybody's giving me advice, and it's all the wrong advice. And then finally, I asked my wife out of desperation because she knows how to grow, and she's telling me, look, this is wrong. And I'm like, fuck, but they told me all this, and I kind of went against her. So then I went to another friend, we were, working on something. I saw he showed me, hey, look, I'm growing all these things in my garden. And I'm like, oh, cool. And I asked him a few things. And basically he told me exactly what my wife said. And I'm like, okay, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm stupid. I'm moronic. I listened to him. I don't know why. He just maybe made it sound better. I don't know. Whatever. The point I'm making is that when I got home, I apologized. And we did everything that she fucking said, which is what he said. And all of a sudden, it worked. And so all I'm saying is that for all of us out there, all of us, no matter who it is, some people are more hard-headed than others, it's going to take a while, and you might have to listen to the same fucking theory multiple times, and then someone eventually that you just like the way his voice sounds, like the way he says it, see the results, whatever, and that's what you're going to listen to, and then you're finally going to cement in, and then you'll be like, oh shit, all these other people that were telling me this, including my friends and family, were right. And that's where I think we are. You know what I mean? I think we're at that point, you know what I mean, where, like, everyone's already not only just questioning the narrative, hardcore, but it's like they have so much information. So they might, let's just say the John F. Kennedy thing. Because I was going to say 9/11, but you know what? Fuck it. I think it's too early. You know what I mean? But it was JFK. I mean, they're still saying, you know what I mean? Hey, if you don't believe the official narrative on JFK, you're crazy. Like you might as well get your tinfoil hat. I'm like, bro, people have been questioning that shit since it happened. Anyways, I digress. Basically how it's going right now is that, you know what I mean? Like, oh man, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought about hold on that. Hold on, let me, you know what? Let me rewind and see what I said, because I completely forgot what the fuck I was saying. Jesus. I can't rewind. Can I? And see what I said, because I completely forgot what the fuck I was saying. No, it's too late. Okay, anyways. You know what? Let's read some comments. Maybe someone can remind me in a second. God damn it. I completely forgot. I went off topic. All right. Chore War on Facebook says, I suspect, by the way, I'm streaming on Facebook, streaming on Twitch, streaming on DLive, and streaming on YouTube for anyone out there. All the links are down below just in case anything happens. Anyways, Chore War says, I suspect a financial collapse of the divided states, and following this and the global internet outage probably sometime in November, but they will fail. We will enter the fourth dimension, leaving this slave life behind. Too many animals in human bodies. Yeah, okay. I don't know about all that. Look, I think that's a good theory. Look, man, I think it's just going to be the same as it ever was. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Meaning, like like I've said before, certain areas are going to get real fucked up, and other areas are not even going to feel it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the U.S. is definitely going to go through some hard times. It's fucking fairly obvious already by this point. Whoever thinks that nothing's going to happen in the U.S., I don't know what to say. In fact, something needs to happen in the U.S. to kind of like reverse course, again, maybe like a World War III to kind of get everybody together and move in one direction. Otherwise, I feel like there's going to be some sort of split or some sort of, definite, and I think that's more what they want, if they're going to rebuild, they're definitely going to want to destroy the U.S. and shit like that in order to rebuild it, but who the fuck knows? Mega Shredder says, do you think that it is wise to stack other metals besides silver and gold? I mean, yeah. I mean, look, anytime that there's any kind of financial anything, copper is great. I see you have a lot of copper. Copper is great. You know what I mean? Like any metal, any metal. But I'm not a metals expert by any stretch of the imagination. If you want a metals expert on the podcast, especially on Thursdays, but Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have a guy that hangs out with us. His name is Mr. Lodak, and he has his own channel, and he hangs out with us in the chat and stuff like that. And he's a big metals guy. You can ask him and talk to him about all that. He'll definitely have his give you some advice there. So check that out. Check out the podcast. Okay, we have a lot of comments there. Man, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, anyway, so yeah. And so like the whole term of conspiracy theory, it's a good point. The whole term conspiracy theory, that came back from, when they were just trying to get people to stop questioning the narrative. That's what I was saying. So what we're seeing now is that everybody is questioning it, but a lot of times, people, when they're hard-headed and they don't want to go back to the friend, go back to the people, don't want to admit they were wrong, just so many things like that. And so what they'll do is that they'll go online, they'll research it themselves, they'll try to figure out a solution, they'll try to, find somebody that has, again, saying the same thing that they can't understand or swallow from other, voices, and all of a sudden they find some dude like me, some dude out there, some lady, some channel, and they're saying the same fucking thing, but all of a sudden they can now get it. Now they get it because XYZ person say. And so that's the problem with what's going on now for the the people in power. There's so many voices, so many people. Everybody kind of knows what's going on. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's questioning. And so that's it, man. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, it's the beginning of the end. So we just kind of, I know it sounds fucking nuts, but we kind of just came out, we're still in the end, but we're like in the dark ages going into the Enlightenment period, okay? That's where we're at now. We're literally kind of like in the dark ages. The dark ages meaning the what is it, like the darkness, the blackout of knowledge, okay? The blackout of, we're gonna do small government, if any, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and the people are gonna fucking just take control because they're not gonna allow themselves to fucking, go back into that, you know what I mean? And so that's it. It's the same as it ever was, guys. The same as it ever was. Now, granted, now this time, we're living in completely different time in human history. And I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like the people in power, they fucking think that they can take over the whole world because the world is getting smaller and more, globalized and all this other shit. But they can't. If you have ever gone to any third world country, like a real third world country, you will quickly motherfucking realize how the fuck are they going to reach these people? They can't. They can't. And so that's why I keep telling people, listen, man, if you are really, really afraid of what's coming, get the fuck out of the way. Get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. All right? Even if it means moving into the fucking bush. Because they're not going to get you in the bush. They're not going to get anyone in the bush. All right? This is not. All right? And there's tons of people in the bush. All right? Millions and billions. There's probably more people in the motherfucking bush than there are in these, like super cities and these whatever. Probably not. I don't think so. Whatever. But that's not what I'm getting at. The point is, I know I'm doing that fucking 2 + 2 = 5 math. That I got taught in the. Bruh. Anyways, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, man, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that don't even know what the hell's going on. Not only do they not know, they don't care. All right, and that's what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the freaking day, man, it's certain parts of the civilized world are gonna crumble, just like they always have. It's again, read some history, guys. This is nothing new, and that's it. But right now, we're living in the Enlightenment period because as they censor, as they block, as they shut off this or that, you know, shit keeps popping up everywhere. You know what I mean? We already, look, man, they can block out the internet. They're not going to block out the internet in the whole fucking world. It's just not going to fucking happen. And even if they do, somehow, some way, listen, man, we got people like Elon Musk shooting fucking, you know, laser beams into the fucking sky, giving people internet. And I can go on and on. I can go on and on. All right. At the end of the day, man, the reality is that we're living in that the Pandoras Box is open, and not only are we living in a moment in time, the Enlightenment period, in which we are getting access to all of this knowledge, but we're also getting access to all of this technology. We're also getting in, you know, we're not only getting access to a lot of this stuff, but we're putting it into play. We're, you know, it's going into use, and it's man, to me, it's a beautiful time to be alive. It really is. And I feel sorry and bad for all the people that are living in complete fear. And look, I get it, man. There is fear in almost everyone's mind and life right now, because we are living through some of the craziest fucking times in human history. You know, we're living in a real life DMT trip, I guess. I don't even know what else to say. You know, seriously, it's that hardcore, you know, what we're experiencing right now. You know, but with that being said, I mean, you know, we're now going through the hard times that is right before the awesome time of the building. And then, you know, after that, like if we have children per se, our children would be taking benefit of the good times that we built. But we're there now, guys. You know, we're about, you know, anyone that says like, you know, that, I mean, the thing is that, you know, we remember the hard times are still yet to come. You know, even though we're in the Enlightenment period, you know, we're about to start that. You know, we are going to have a massive financial crash. We are going to hit chaos, like I've said before. Remember, this is not going to stop until it crashes and everything goes into chaos. And the people in power are trying to remain in power. But if all of their structures fall apart, what the fuck? How are they going to keep you? How are they going to keep anything in power? You follow me? Think about that. That's the thing. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's what a lot of people just, you know, they're failing to kind of recognize. You know what I mean? Because they got to transition from one system to the other. But the only way they can do that is when one of them blows up, and then we got to go to the other one. But in that meantime of the blowing up, they expect that the blow up is going to be so bad that you, the people, are going to be like, oh, please, Klaus Schwab, please, Bill Gates, please, you know, lizard people, please, you know, Hillary Clinton, please, all of you motherfuckers that have fucked with us and done horrible things to us, can you please save us? Please, you've done such a great job with everything so far, save us. No, we're not going to do any of that. When we realize that first of all, we already know that they're the ones fucking it up. Most people, remember, they're waking up. So when it all fucking finally happens, and it all just boof, boof, you know, that's it. The people are going to be like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that shit. You know, just like, again, if going back to football and you have a head coach and that guy, you know, loses every fucking game, you, the people, are going to want to fire him and get rid of him and don't want him there. And you want a whole new system. Correct? Same shit, guys. Same fucking shit. As soon as everything crashes and the people that fucked it up and fucked up everything in your life, and then all of a sudden they're going to be like, hey, we're here to fix it. You're going to be like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here. So that's it. That's it. Now, sure, there's going to be, like you said, Blueberry, please govern me harder. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people, you know, there's going to be people that are going to want that. Sure, go ahead. Go live in your little communist, you know, utopia over there in that tiny little part of the world. But that's it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the whole world. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. So that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of where we're at. You know what I mean? Like, we're getting there. And look, the reality is that why they fucked up, the people in power, why they fucked up is very simple, man. What they needed to implement this whole plan, all right? And at the same time, shut the internet down and shut the whole thing down so that we have no idea what the fuck's going on. But they couldn't do that. They had to keep it all going. That's what I'm saying. It's like they can't continue the lie. So as they were doing this whole thing that they're doing now, it's giving us also the ability, the time, the everything. Remember, everyone is at home. Nobody is fucking working. Everybody's watching YouTube videos. Everybody's questioning. Come on. You know, I know that they're zombies, and I know that they're trying to push their narrative, and I know they got this certain control, but get out of here. At the end of the day, in order for them to do a smooth transition, okay? After the financial collapse and boof, it blows up, and then everybody continues with that system. The only way that they could have really kept that going is if everybody was kept in the dark, aka nobody listened to any conspiracy, nobody listened to Alex Jones, none of that. It was all like if nothing happened, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of like, dumb NPCs, zombies, whatever. But that didn't work out. In fact, the complete opposite. In fact, more and more people are questioning and waking up every fucking day. All right? And so by the time that the thing actually crashes, well, guess what? Everyone's going to be like, oh, shit, it was right. Oh, my God, they were right. And that's it. And then, remember, the whole blowing up thing is going to take a while. And then by the time that they're going to start to rebuild, no one. And because, again, it happens all the time in history. Nobody is going to fucking say, okay, govern me again. No. Now, later, hundreds of years later, it could happen again, like it always does. But for the time being, after the blow up, we're not. I mean, again, certain groups will, but for the most part, fucking 75% of the human population, 80% is not gonna play along, and they're gonna build their own system, and they're gonna now we're gonna have the technology, we're gonna have the systems, we're gonna have the control, we're gonna have all this, and we're gonna just build whatever the fuck we want. And now, will that be good? I don't know. It'll definitely be better than having one little group control everything. But at the end of the day, that's what always happens. I mean, it blows up. It's like a grenade, man. You know what I mean? Like or a fucking pressure cooker. When it blows up, it spreads everywhere. It's like all over the fucking place. And then they're gonna kind of have to put it back together again. And it's the same as it ever was, man. Same as it ever was. So if you know history, then you know or have a good idea of what's coming our way. So a lot of people are like, oh, when is all this going to end? Not anytime soon. It's just beginning. It just started. It just fucking started. The fuck? You know what I mean? Like, we got at least another decade of this shit. But again, if you play your cards right, that's why I was playing the fucking, let's get back into it real quick. Fuck it,
Where's my Lambo?
But that's why I'm playing this shit, because, I mean, if you know what you're doing, I'm not suffering. Anyone that knows what's going on and how to play the game, you're not suffering. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. And it's not about the money. And remember, it's not necessarily about the money. It's about resources. What are you gonna do with this money? Well, what are you gonna do with it? You should be buying and storing resources, whatever that fucking resource is, whatever it is. It could be home, it could be homes, property, gold, silver, fucking water, food, making whatever. There's a lot of solar, there's a million fucking things that you can do to make whatever the fuck is coming our way very easy to survive. All right, and put you in a good spot so that you can build wealth for you and your family going forward. So when the good times come again, you and your family can be in the really, really good times. In fact, you help build the good times and you help build everything again. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you. You know what I mean? If gold is declining, you better be fucking buying. Buy the fucking dip. Buy the fucking dip. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Anyone out there, that doesn't get it, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? There's tons of video and information out there, and everyone is starting to wake up and figure it out. I've never thought in a million years that I would see or hear so many people questioning the banks, questioning the government, questioning authority constantly. Are you kidding me? It's a beautiful time, man.
They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
That's right. Crypto is just the equivalent of penny stocks, guys. That's it. That's all crypto is, man. Again, it's all you got to do with this fucking resource at the moment. Look, man, at the end of the day, anyone that knows what's up with crypto, it's a technology that's going to give us internet money when we need it. We kind of use it a little bit now, tiny little bit, but right now it's not really needed. Right now, it's just a speculation. So you know what? You should fucking be out there, you know what I mean, doing the fucking Wolf of Wall Street penny stock thing, make that fucking money, and then turn that fucking money, those pieces of fucking paper that ain't worth shit, into something that's worth something, all right? Whatever it is, whatever. There's a million things that you could turn it into, all right? Even if it's spending it on education, like real education. And how do you do that? I don't know. You have enough money to sit on your ass and fucking read a book instead of having to go to work. Ever thought of that? Anyway, so yeah, you know what I mean? Freedom. Freedom is really time. Time is the real thing that you're looking at, okay? It's not fucking money. The only thing money buys you is time. But what are you gonna do with that money for reals? You know what I mean? Are you really gonna just store it and keep those stacks of paper? No, man, no. You should be doing, whoever the fucking listening to this, you should be doing something with it, all right? Whatever it is. Again, whether you're buying trailer parks, whether you're buying land, whether you're buying fucking businesses, whether you're starting a business, whether you're fucking, you know, have gold and silver, things that last and fucking forever, whatever it is, put it to work. Get to work. Get to fucking work. That's the whole point. Right now, as the shit is hitting the fan, whoever out there is trying to survive, remember, there's all kinds of age groups. There's already age groups out there that are retired. You're different. You just fucking watch the show. Anyone in the retirement age, just sit back, get the popcorn, and watch. It's going to be fun. But but everybody else, at least my age, you know what I mean, or around, either younger, older, whatever, you gotta get to work, man. You gotta get to fucking work. Are you kidding me? Now's the time. We're at the, we're about to embark. I mean, we're getting in the low. It's the low. Get to work and start investing, start building, start creating, start doing whatever it is. Like I said, whether it's buying property, whatever, just secure your wealth. And secure yourself, you know what I mean? Like, you already know what to do. All the information is out there. Right now we're at the enlightenment period, guys. And it doesn't matter what you think out there, what side of the political spectrum you're on, what side of the whatever spectrum, what side of the retard spectrum, whatever. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you're not educating yourself, if you're not investing in yourself, if you're not building for the future, if you're not doing any of these fucking things, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Because right now, no matter where you are, you have not only a chance of survival, but you have a chance of, to thrive. I know people in the USA that are not going to leave, and that's fine, because again, they are building and securing themselves to survive in the USA. That's it. You know what I mean? A lot of people that, let's say, move abroad is because, well, they can't make it in the USA for whatever reason, and they come out here. And it's not about making it like a job. No. The people that are basically staying in the USA is because they either own property, they run shit, they run businesses, that they own, or they run farms. And that's it. They can survive. You know what I mean? They can live off the land. They can do so many things like that. So you guys are good. Anyone else? Good luck, motherfuckers. Good luck. And so, me, I'm in a fucking place. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hansen. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat, the taco chat, the super taco chat. The super taco chat. I don't know. I like that. Sounds good.
Bruh.
Anyways, but yeah, guys, at the end of the day, I myself, I'm putting. That's why I'm growing cucumbers, right? Cucumbers.
Bruh.
Anyways, I'm growing. I'm doing my thing out here. I'm learning. I'm being self-sufficient. I live in an area that I don't give a fuck if the supply chain breaks down, because you know what? I got food and water growing all around me, and I access to it. I'm good. And so things like that. You know what I mean? It's just it's we're gonna right now, if people think that it's bad, it's nowhere near bad. It's only gonna get worse. It's really gonna get bad. All right. Again. We're starting to see all kinds of things. I even already heard rumors. I don't want to fucking throw any fear out there, but I already heard rumors that they're even thinking about implementing a vaccine passport situation for the airlines in Mexico. So I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but it's just saying. This is all going to be a dark period. You know what I mean? Like that we're embarking on, but at the same time, it's an enlightenment period. It all depends on It's going to be a rough period, all right? Like I said, we came out of the dark ages. The dark, people were in the dark. They had no knowledge. Now we're entering the enlightenment period, but it's going to be dark. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard. No matter how many resources you have, it's still going to be difficult, all right? But that's okay. That's what we're going into right now. A Chore War says, we will have kidney stones drinking the local water. No, man. Just create a filter, man. You know how to reach me, bro. Hit me up. All right, and we'll build a filter or a natural filter with natural things. Trust me, we ain't getting listen, man, don't worry about it, bro. You know, we out here. We out here doing things, all right? Don't worry about it. You know, you can easily drink the water out here and through a natural filter that we can build, all right? And we can build our own fucking electrical system and grid and everything. I mean, for reals, we can go to Home Depot and get that shit going. It's like, it's not... It's very different, man. Come on, you know we out here in Mexico. You know what's up, brother. This is a good friend of mine, by the way, anyone out there. But yeah, man, you know, at the end of the day, guys, you know, we're about to embark on some crazy shit, and it's only going to get crazier. And again, depending on where you are and depending on how dependent you are on the grid, on the system, on the everything, that's going to really depend on how you're going to survive this. So the less dependent you are on government, the less dependent you are on the system, the less dependent you are on all that, the more, you know, you're going to be able to survive this. If you are not dependent at all from any government, from any system, any fucking outside, you know, corporation, whatever the fuck, you're going to survive this without even blinking an eye. You know, again, the difficulties are going to come. The difficulties are going to come when you all of a sudden, like, here, I'll give you a quick example of something stupid. They're going to come when, you know, you can't get products like this. Like, for example, for whatever reason, I can't get this fucking product anymore. Or it's hard to get. And what is this product? This is nothing. It's just a piece of plastic that you put on your nose to help you breathe a little better at night, you know, for us fucking old farts out there. And, you know, these used to be very easy to get, but ever since, you know, the supply chain shortage, I can't get the little fucking Band-Aid on my fucking nose. Now, if I can't get them and it's causing me trouble to sleep, am I going to die, or is it going to be the end of the world? No. In fact, if it's bad enough, I can just create my own. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So, I mean, no, I don't know. No, it's just I got allergies, all right? So it's just to open up my nasal holes a little bit so that I can breathe a little better. That's all it is. Nothing crazy. All right? Just so I can fucking sleep a little better. That's it. It's a first world problem. It's a minor inconvenience, all right? If I don't have it, it's not a big fucking deal. You know what I mean? But that's shit like that. Shit like that. You get what I'm saying? It's just bullshit. You know what I mean? It's not even a big fucking thing. And by the way, I mean, I've already even had people in the States look for those for me, and it seems like they're, you know, shortage of those products as well. But again, it's fine. That's not the point. The point I'm making is that it's like, depending on where you are, if you're in a big city, if you're in Los Angeles, for example, and the supply chain shortage, you know, supply chain thing really breaks down, you're kind of fucked. You're kind of fucked. Where are you going to get food? The farmer's market? Anyways, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? But out here, not so much. Not so much, you know what I mean? Anyone that lives out here knows what's up. You already know that even the grocery stores, you know, they get their fruits and their vegetables from the fucking local farmer. Even Walmart. Like, for reals. So it's like, whatever, man. You know what I mean? Sure, there's going to be shortages. Sure, I might not be able to get my Bosque pears from fucking Chile or from the United States. I think I'll fucking survive. Okay? All right? All right, just give me some canned peaches from the fucking the Mexican canned peach provider. I'll be fine. You know what I mean? If that's what it takes, I'll eat some canned peaches for a few years, you know, or some, you know, just like back in the World War II, fucking how many motherfuckers ate Spam, you know, for every meal of the day. All right, it's okay, you know. So either you end up loving or hating fucking peaches by the end of the whole thing, you know, or fucking Spam or whatever the fuck, you know. Bruh. So, I mean, honestly, you know, the thing is, it's like, what am I gonna do with that cucumber? I'm saving it for you, bro. All right, that's what I'm doing with it. All right. I also got a Vaseline tree next to it. All right, so you can go ham, go at it. Anyways, so yeah, man. You know, at the end of the day, to me, it's awesome, man. I've always loved history. Okay, I've always loved history, and so now, you know, that we're fucking living in, you know, the times that we're living in, which is actual history history in the making. You know, we're living through this shit, and we're living through like super crazy, exciting times from the point of view of history. Oh my God, how fucking awesome is that, man? Instead of boring times, you know what I mean? Get out of here. I don't want to be, look, man, the 90s were great, but they were kind of boring a little bit. And same as the 2000s, you know, honestly, you know, the early 2000s, kind of boring. That's the equivalent of like the 50s, you know. The 50s were great, but anyone that fucking tells me anything about the 50s, you know, like anyone that grew up in the 50s, they always tell me it was the most boring as fuck decade in the world. So, and then what came after that? You know what I mean? All the crazy fun shit, you know what I mean? And what came before that? All the crazy fun shit. So, we're about to hit all the crazy fun shit, okay? Now, I always wanted to fucking grow up in the 70s, you know what I mean? Like, that was like, you know, it was hard. It seemed like it was hard, you know? I actually grew up in the 80s, which was also pretty hard, you know? And I grew up in the 90s. It started getting a little easier. Then it was a little easier, and then now it's gonna get hard, really hard. So that's it, you know what I mean? It's all a wave, it's all cycles, you know? Sometimes, you know, the rubber band snaps a lot, you know, further than it needs to. But, you know, I think that in this time, you know, we're right now, I've said this a lot, I've said this many times already. You know, right now we're I'm about to embark into the roaring 2020s. You know, a lot of fucking people out there, they still don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, we're about to go into the roaring 2020s. You know what I mean? That's where we're at right now. And if you don't know what that is, look at the roaring 1920s. You know, the actual roaring 20s. You know, what happened 100 fucking years ago. And you're going to see, oh, wait, this is the same. Like, literally. Even with the flu. What the? Huh? What?
Bruh.
And that's the thing, you know, basically anyone that grew up during the 20s and literally knew what was going, you know, like was old enough to participate in what was going on in the 20s is dead now. They're dead, all right? They are fucking, oh man, I moved this around. They are fucking, so, since they're not around anymore, there's no firsthand, you know, knowledge. You know, there's nobody that grew up back then that can tell us, you know, what was going on. You know, because they're all dead. That's it. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's why things repeat. That's why it takes about 100 fucking years and things all of a sudden, they're the same again. They're repeating again because they use the same playbook. They use the same tactics, the people in power. I mean, why wouldn't they? If it works, it's been working for hundreds of thousands of fucking years. Just use the same system. And, you know, people, it only takes about 100 years. So wash, rinse, repeat. You follow, right? You kind of get it? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, so we're about to, I mean, right now, I mean, think about it. You know, if you are taking advantage of what's going on right now, this is a golden age. I think this is a golden age. I personally haven't had it this good in my whole life, and I'm expecting things to get better for me personally. Now, granted, I know that things are going to get worse for the majority of the people, but that's what happened during the 1920s. Look at the history. What the fuck did you guys think was going on back then? Don't you think everybody was like Leonardo DiCaprio and everybody was fucking the Great Gatsby? No. Well, look into it. Look, in fact, stop watching me. Just go. Please. Do yourself a favor. So, history's fucking repeating, but it doesn't suck. Why is it? Anyone that's, this sucks, this is the worst, what am I gonna do? Man, I don't understand why anyone would be depressed. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. The 1920s was fucking awesome. That was the age of Al Capone. That was the age of the fucking Great Gatsby. That was the golden age, the gilded age. That was a bunch of shit like that. Are you kidding me? It was fucking awesome. Now, it wasn't awesome for some people, but for others, it was great. I mean, the shoe shine boy was trading stocks. You know what I mean? Now, if you weren't trading stocks, then things might have been kind of sucky for you. But if the shoe shine boy could trade stocks, what the fuck was your excuse back then? Oh, you were cleaning up the horse shit from the fucking street to make room for the cars? You were too busy? I guess. So it's the same shit, man. It's the same thing that we're going through right now. You know what I mean? It's like, what are people going to be doing? Are people going to be cleaning up horse shit on the fucking side of the road and saying, my life sucks? Or are you going to be, you know, whatever, doing what you love, shining some fucking shoes while you're looking at your portfolio grow, and knowing that it's gonna crash and that you can cash out before it crashes. Don't get greedy. And guess what? You can, by the time it crashes, you can have a army of shoe shine boys, and then you can just sit there and fucking look back at your little mini empire of shoe shine boys. Okay? That you started by shining shoes yourself. Or you can still be cleaning up horse shit to the point where there's no more horses, and then you're gonna be pumping gas. You know, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? So it's up to you. It's up to you. You know what I mean? Right now, it's that time. And again, that's why I give everybody all the options. It's not. I'm not here telling you, oh, buy Bitcoin and crypto. No. I'm telling you what it is. I've been telling you what it is forever. You know, crypto is penny stocks. That's it. Crypto is the equivalent of the stock, market in the 20s. Right now, when you can download an application like Robinhood or other applications like that. Yeah, sorry, I don't want people to fucking think this is like a whole religious thing and shit. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You can do you. Anyways, look, the point of... I know, man. We're living in clown world, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyways, okay. So what was I saying? So yeah, at the end of the day, man, right now there's no excuses. Everyone has the tools literally in their fucking hand, in your phone, all right? Where you can trade stocks, trade crypto. If you don't want to take those risks, you don't have to. Go buy some gold, go buy some silver, you know what I mean? All right, some silver, right here. Bada bing, bada boom, okay? Some gold, some other precious metals. You don't like that either? Go buy some fucking land. You don't like that either? Go buy some fucking fine art. You don't like that either? Buy some education. There's so many options. Start a business. So many options. So many options for you to, get yours. But are you going to do that? Is that where are you going to do that or you're not? It's up to you. It's up to you. And by the way, yeah, Robinhood is terrible. I don't condone or trust Robinhood. Robinhood sucks balls. But what I'm saying is that's the only one I know. I don't trade stocks. Sorry, I don't know. Chore War can help you out with that. But yeah, there's other stock buying applications or options out there that you can get. But that's why crypto is also king, because a lot of people that really want to trade stocks, they quickly realize they need a lot of motherfucking money to trade stocks. So that's why they say, fuck that. I'm just gonna fucking trade some fucking Bitcoin. I'm going to trade some Dogecoin. I'm going to trade some fucking Litecoin. I'm going to trade some shitcoin of the week, And that's it. It's an option. It's a fucking option. Yeah, by the way, yeah, look, this is what I was watching, So, yeah, I can't play the video because I'll definitely get in trouble. But, yeah, see, look, Lord Rothschild, the billionaire collector, the wonderful world of Gordon Watson. So, basically, this guy right here is like some art dealer to the Rothschilds and people like that. So I was watching that just to get a little insight, see how, because I wish I could show you the video, but if you watch this video, you'll see like Rothschild acting like a little kid, like giddy, that old evil man that does all these evil things, getting giddy and happy, buying, art and doing shit like that. And you're like, man, it's just, again, I love psychology. I love people. I love all that shit. So again, he's public enemy number one, not public enemy number one, not this guy, the Rothschild. Hold on a sec, I gotta take.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, sorry about that. We back. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for your passions. So, yeah, guys, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, remember, they're trying to push that digital dollar, that digital currency. They're trying to, again, they're, man, you know what I mean? Like, this is history. This is nothing new, man. It's just a new currency. We're leaving paper currency behind and we're moving into a digital currency, but we're not. We can't. At the end of the day, we still need physical representations of currency and wealth, and that's always gonna fucking happen. So crypto's fucking amazing and great, but we're gonna always need that because you know what? These pieces of fucking paper right here, they're not really. You get what I'm saying? This is paper, man. It's fucking paper. To try doing that with that. Out. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, man. And then and so I mean, look, right now the whole debt situation is getting so out of fucking hand that by the way, they said this years ago. It's fucking hilarious that they're bringing it up again, and people still like, oh my god, this is new. This is not new. They do this all the time. It's the thing is that they. How do I say this? It hasn't gotten that bad where they've needed to implement this, okay? Or even whatever. But look, check this out. Check this fucking shit out. Look at this. $1 trillion coin. I mean, that's not gonna happen. But what they're trying to do, what they want to do, is that they want to mint a coin that is worth $1 trillion. Oh, $1 trillion. So they want to mint one coin that's worth $1 trillion. And hold on. This gets better, guys. This gets so well. Hold on, because I got to show you this. Because I'm going to tell you what they're trying to do. This is how ridiculous it's getting. And hold on. We need the clown music. Clown music. While I look for this real quick. Because, you gotta. This is where we're at. I can't fucking believe this shit. I can. I can definitely believe it. That's why I know where we're going with all this. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah. So look, check this out, guys. Check this shit out. Okay. So you see right there on screen, we're at 29 trillion. So the idea, the fucking, by the way, this is how smart they are. All right, this is how fucking smart they are. So for anyone out there that's still thinking like, oh my god, they're so smart and they're gonna kill us all because listen, man, they're fucking morons. All right, literal fucking morons. Most of you guys know more than half of these people in power. This is a fact, guys. Bruh. Like for reals, most of you guys watching this shit know more than these people in power. They have no fucking idea what the hell they're doing. So remember, they're the rich kids. I'll leave it there. But anyway, so 29 trillion fucking dollars, right? So what they're trying to do is print just 29 coins. Each coin is going to be worth 1 trillion, right? So just 29 coins, print 29 fucking coins. Come on, that's not that much. And just pay off the national debt. That's genius. That's fucking genius. So just print, 29. Fuck it, just make it an even 30. Who cares? Fuck it, we'll have a surplus. We'll have a fucking surplus.
Bruh.
Print $30 trillion coins, pay the debt, and that's it. We're good to go. We're good. We good. Think about that shit. Imagine I owe you $30. Imagine I fucking owe you $30 and I get a post-it note and I said, hold on, I got you. Give me a second. Hold on. I love you so much. I got you something even better, bro. You gave me $30. You know what I'm giving you? I'm giving you $50. Here you go. Here. Don't spend it all in one spot. Here. $50 for you. You see? Now, what do you mean you don't want this? What do you gave me 30, I'm giving you 50. Here, take it. Well, fuck you then, all right? But anyways, yeah, that's where we're going, guys. So, again, that's why I'm so optimistic and I'm so whatever, because, yeah, I know what's going on. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it's going to, be fun for a lot of people. You know, I'm not saying that people are not going to die. People are going to die. People are going to suffer. It's going to be bad. It's going to suck. Even if you're very well prepared, it's still going to be hard and difficult and whatever. It's going to suck less. But my God, guys, are you kidding me? It's you know what I mean? It's only the beginning. And so, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's going to get really interesting, you know, as this decade rolls through, as this enlightenment time period, you know, keeps materializing, you know, because for the first time, the one kind of monkey wrench we have into all of this is the fact that, you know, this is the first time that so many people around the world have access to so much information. Because you got to remember, guys, like the guy that's living in a village in a little hut in Africa or Latin America or China or fucking Afghanistan or Thailand, or, you know, again, the majority of the world, you know, middle rural Russia, you know, Skid Row, whatever, you know, they all have access to this, and they have all the knowledge that's out there. And you know, what's going to happen is that a lot of people that are very comfortable right now, I'm talking to a lot of you guys that are not prepared. The ones that are prepared, you're going to be good. But whoever's not prepared, all of a sudden, you're going to find yourself down at that level, you know, where everybody else is at. And you're all going to have that same knowledge, and everything's going to blow up, like I said, you know, the grenade, the whole whatever. And then after all that, are you kidding me? You think all of you guys are going to want to put in that same system that brought you guys all the way down to shit? No. It's going to be the opposite. Everyone's going to just rebuild. And then people like us, anyone out there that survived and has resources, well, again, what do you think? You know, people like, we're going to, you know, help rebuild, you know, and you know, we're going to have the resources to do it. And anyone that does is and so on and so forth. And it's going to be a huge community effort. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. But anyways, so anyways, you know, I want to give a shout out to all the super chats. I want to give a shout out to all the, all the message, the donations I got. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. That's how I keep this thing going. Because, you know, a lot of people, you know, they ask me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, hey, how much money do I make and shit like that? Honestly, I don't make much. But I live in a place, I live in Mexico, in which I don't gotta make much. And that's why I live out here, because I want to do this for a living. And what is that? I don't know, talk to you guys, inform you guys, live the life that I want to live, and enjoy my life and all that other shit. So, and I encourage you guys to do the same. In fact, that's what I do. And so I thank you guys out there that are, you know, always, helping the cause, you know, in whatever shape, form that is, all right? So I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to please, you know, check out my website. You know, here, we'll check it out real quick. Don't forget to check out the website. You know, we got the website right here. You know, we got all the videos. We got all the content there. If you're thinking about moving to Mexico, there. If you want to have a some sort of, a consultation with me, you know, you can contact me through here. All the contact information is down below the video. It's also on my website. All my channels there, everything from this channel to my travel channel to my my cooking channel to my dog channel to the podcast and to everything I do. All right. Thank you again, Blueberry. Thank you, Hanson. Thank you, Opie. Thank you, everybody. You know, again, sent some love my way, and thank you everybody else that joined me today. You already know what's up. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit the bell icon, but more importantly than anything else, please stay awesome. I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm going to drop the podcast. Seems like it's very popular. You guys are enjoying that. I'll see you guys on Monday for Monday Motivation, and I'll see you guys here, you already guessed it, next Wednesday for another awesome Wednesday live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out today. I sure did, as always. And don't forget, you know what I mean? You can check me out on YouTube, on Twitch, on DLive, on Facebook, on the Moon. I'm on Odyssey, Library, BitChute. I got OnlyFans. I have Twitter. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm like a freaking disease, all right? I'm fucking, you know, just spread all over the place. So you already know what's up. Thank you so much. Here you go, Mega Shredder. Here, one more for you, Mega Shredder.
Bruh.
There you go. So you already know what's up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next one. All right, have a good one. Let's play a little music to get the hell out of here, and that's it. Let's do this. Thanks again for joining me. Bye. See you guys next week.
Boy. the sky.
How low can it go? How low can it go? How low can it go? How low can it go?
It'll go lower than I ever really thought it could. FOMO. I bought the top, 30% down, 50% down.
Baby, where's your stop loss?
I hate it when I see it dipping lower than I've ever seen it dip before. Trendline broke, now I'm broke. Lower than my new friends on TikTok told me it would go. I'm gonna show you how to easily become a millionaire.